What's shakalaka, Mr. Grimm? Monsieur Grimm? So check this out, man. I've like spiffed up the stream a little bit. So like when I go from the pre-streaming screen, look at that. It just slides across. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do actually. Get these arenas done. I've added a few other things. So now it pops up when somebody subscribes. Oh boy, exciting times. Yeah, maybe I'm just a simple mind. And yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couple more things. I think what I may end up doing, I'm not gonna have a webcam yet, but I might just put a box there and just be like, this is what where the webcam will be. Just imagine my face there. Yeah. But slowly but surely, I'm gonna chip away at some of that kind of stuff. And yeah, I had intended to get a couple videos done today, but I ended up going out shopping. Just got back about 20 minutes ago, so no videos. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, that is one of the biggest things for me doing this, right? Is just figuring out the new to me stuff. It's not obviously new in general, but new to me. So, I don't know if you were on. No, because it happened after the stream yesterday. So I was trying to do something with the streaming software, and I wiped out all of my presets for like, or not preset, but like all the stuff I've set up for streaming and doing the videos and blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh shit, this sucks. And yeah, man, it was really annoying because in the software I'm using, there was no like intuitive way to get it back. And what I ended up having to do to get it back was a little bit stupid. I had to import the settings into a different program, and then from that program, the initial program I was using, I had to import them from there. It was like, yeah, just, I mean, maybe there's a proper way to do it, but I sure as hell couldn't find it. Yeah. So I was not too impressed. And then, because of the stuff I was mucking around with, when I was, there was some point when I was streaming, and it was just terrible. But I think I've got everything back to how it should properly be, and yeah, we are good to go. So which arenas are you finishing off currently? I just got a couple 6 stars to run, and then the 4 stars have about 500,000 to 200,000, and then just the last little bit on the 3 stars, and that is it for me for arenas. And I need to close my blinds. Hang on. Melvina, how you doing? How you doing? Check it out, Melvina. Check it out. Top left-hand corner. Check it out. Booyah! I know people that have been streaming or know what they're doing. They're like, what the hell? Why is this guy getting excited about that crap? Ah, dear. Yeah, you know, I should only need 2 more. This 6-star match and 1 more probably should do it. How's your day going, Melvina? Melvina? Are you taking in Lacquer's stream, Melvin? Yeah, yeah. Yep, I did. I hadn't subscribed to myself previously. I figured I'd save it for a stream and be like, look at this. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Melvin just subscribed too. Ooh, I gotta change the spacing on that a bit, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, Melvin, you're just subscribing like crazy. What's going on, Tagger? No, I have a feed up that shows me like the previous things that have happened, so like I can look back and see who the last few people are that subscribed. And because Grim's been a hardcore dedicated subscriber, he's so far back it doesn't even show in the history. So, I mean, I get it, right? Lakers has got about 40 people watching him. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit intimidating. But for the most part, like, all of the runs that he's done in the Abyss, you know, he's had issues like anybody else, right? But it's kind of funny watching him now because he's like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why this is messing up. But I want to write, dude, it's like every other one of your runs. Oh, shit. You're intending to get both of those 4 stars, Grim? This go? Oh wait, yeah, yeah. Because then the duck is the basic. Right? What? Oh, first Abyss run. Okay. Because yeah, I know I've seen you on these like arena streams before. I think I've seen some of all of them, and then most of them I've had him in the background for like the whole thing. There was one, I think it was the one where he was going to run, and then he said he wasn't going to. Mr. Man Falcon, how you doing? And then he said he wasn't going to it, but then he ended up doing it later on. So that one I missed a fair bit of because I wasn't expecting him to. And then he started. So when I ended up sitting down to watch it, he was already in by like an hour or so. But other than that, I think I've seen them all. But this is looking like it's going to be pretty costly for my... I don't know, man. But at least it will be done, so that's a good thing. So how's your day going, Mr. Man? Falcon? Holy crap, whoa! Somebody pissed her off. Oh, really? Really? Even as the 4-star, you don't think so? 2 million behind is not too bad. I mean, it is, you know, shitty to have to catch up on that, but that's not terrible. Alright, the 6 stars are done. I may do 1 or 2 more matches of 6 stars just because I think this overall arena is going to be high, so a little extra isn't going to be bad. So I'll get the 4 stars done now. I should just use the boost on the 4 stars. So I've got, yeah, may as well. Because with these new crystals opening them, you're going to get the 4-star boost. And then they'll end up being an overflow and I won't have anywhere to use them. Yeah, so I shouldn't say I was really thinking about, because I wasn't. I was more just running my mouth saying that I might, depending on how the first round goes, might do the second round grind, but 1, I won't know how the first round went until the second round is already underway, and 2, I was thinking about it, and battle chip wise it would be good, but I'll miss out on the unit milestones for all of the other arenas I would do and stuff. So yeah, I don't think I will. I do kind of want to do it. I do kind of want to do a featured grind at some point, just to do it. Because the only one I've ever done previously was for like an old champ that wasn't really on many people's radar. So I would like to go for a new hyped up champ once. Even if I miss, but at least to be able to say I tried. But I mean, and absolutely I could miss Spidey. What is shaken? What is shackalacking? But yeah, I would spend some units to go through it. How's your day coming along, Spidey? Oh yeah, you're thinking for the 4-star Grim? Here we go. You want APOC, or are you going to save your shards for the featured crystal? I'm probably... so what I'm thinking I may do, I think you'll get him in the second round, Grim. But Spidey, I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably end up getting the Sigil within the first 2 weeks of October. So I was kind of thinking of it anyways for the featured crystals. And get out of here for a second. So yeah, so I was thinking of it regardless for the featured crystals. But now, considering that the Black ISO market is going to have, or should have, some new stuff in regards to the Thronebreaker title. So depending on what those rewards are, that will make it more enticing. And then run it for the month and use it to open at least, I think, 4 features at a discounted amount. And then use some of my regular shards. Well, I guess they're all regular shards. But use, just buy the regular feature at the 15,000 5-star shard cost as well. There's nobody in particular that I want. I think there should be a few. I think Professor X is going to be there, and a few others that will be decent. But the biggest reason I want to get some new 5-stars is simply because I've got too many resources that I have no one to use them on, because I think all but one of my 5-stars is R3, and Yeah. So here's what I have currently for 5-star shards. So almost 250 5-star shards. So I think I'll probably go for 10 of the featured when it's, what is it, 9 days away? Yeah. Yeah, so I'll probably go for 10. And I don't know if I'll go for 10 in total or just 10 from the 15,000 crystals, but we'll see. Oh, and also maybe if there's a few, like if Warlock, and I guess he's probably the only one that I would really be after, but if he's in there, yeah, then I'll probably be willing to spend a few more 5-star shards. But as far as waiting for Apocalypse to come in the featured later on, meh. The only reason I would do the arena is just, like I said, like just to get the brand new hyped up champion. So. Yeah, well, the good thing with that though, Man Falcon, is that those new boosts haven't been available that long, so nobody's been able to accumulate them yet. But I think in future arena grinds, yeah, it's going to be pretty high. So I need to open my old solo crystals at some point, just because, I mean, there's no point in holding on to them. What I'm going to get from them, I'm going to get from them. I can't accumulate any more, so they're not going to turn into anything else. So that's partly why I'm using the 4-star boosts now, because I think the greater solar crystals give you 4-star boost as well. Normally about 100 of the 3-star arena boosts is enough to get the like what I target for that. So normally I target between 1.3 and 1.5 million to get the new 3-star champ, and I'm at about 1 million score for the 3-star so far, but I don't have that many more boosts left. Like I have many more crystals to open, but of the ones I already opened, I don't have that many more, and I'm not really sure why my score is so far behind what it would normally be from using pretty much the same amount of crystals. But So, Grim, do you figure if you go for the 4-star next round, do you figure that would be the only arena you'd be doing? Oh, I think I'm gonna stream a little bit of Variant 5 tomorrow. So initially when I was thinking of doing a Variant 5, I was going to take off suicides for the first chapter, and use Stealthy and Starkey. But I've got a bunch of revives and health pots in my overflow. So I figure I'll leave the suicides on, still do it with Stealthy and Starkey mainly. I'll have Clairvoyant on the team, and if I'm expecting I'm going to die anyways, but at least then the revives will go to use. So I figure I'll hit up a couple paths of that tomorrow. There's nothing in there, and I do kind of need to check to make sure that, at least from the first little bit, there's nothing that I'm going to get that's going to go into overflow. Because like I said previously, I have the resources, but not the champs to use them on. And there's no guarantee that when I go for the featured 5-star, I'm going to get somebody new. I would expect that if I'm opening 10 crystals, I should get at least 1 or 2 new. But who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Okay. So you think you'll do the 5-star or the 3-star along with doing the 4-star, like switch between them? Or would you try to get all of the points you want in the 4-star and then go to do the 3-star? What do you think you're going to aim for in the 4-star? Or you'll wait until you see what the results are from the first round and then have a better idea maybe? The only thing with the 4-star though, like I agree with you about the synergy thing and why people would go for that, but well, yeah, and I guess because of like Cavalier difficulty now, that will come in handy. But just like the people doing Act 6, they wouldn't. The 4-star isn't going to do them. Isn't going to benefit them. But yeah, with the way now Cavalier, and I mean you could even take the 4-star into Abyss if needed. So yeah. Yeah, so that's going to be a little bit tricky, eh? Because certain things, like how you're going to be able to use 4-stars in certain areas and not other areas, you know, it's going to be something you just got to be aware of, right? Yeah, okay. Man Falcon, do you think that the this apocalypse round right now, do you think that will end up being the highest yet ever? So I think Doom. I think it was Doom that currently is the highest for the first round of Arena. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense, Grim. Well, yeah, so but what I was saying though is I think a lot of people that are going to go for him as the 4-star are probably a lot of people that are looking for the synergies. And so that's going to possibly drive up the scores. Ooh, I already used all the boosts. Looks like it, okay. Although the 4-star arena, though, isn't it? It's the... Oh, no, because it's still the... It's the 4-star basics at the top 800, right? Come on. Let's get this nonsense over with. Jeez. Trying to play hard to get. Yeah, I do. I'm thinking 5-star is gonna be 85 mil, so many 6-stars in those big boys rosters, and they will spend 15 mil for the Yeah. I think after this coming Cyber Weekend, you're going to see arena scores change significantly. And a while back, I think it was around this, I'm not sure if it was after July 4th or just a little bit before, when people were like, oh, the infinite streak no longer works and blah, 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 because, you know, more people had R2s, R3s in there and stuff. I think we're going to see the same thing happen after Cyber Weekend. One of the reasons I'm thinking that is that we're going to have the Thronebreaker deals, and if you're currently Cavalier and you're okay with spending, I don't know what it would be, like $600 to $1,000, whatever, in the game. So if you wait until then to become Thronebreaker, and the thing is, it's going to be, as long as you got the materials and you already defeated the Grandmaster once, it's going to be very easy to become Thronebreaker, right? All you need to do is hit upgrade, so long as you've got the materials. I'm not even taking into account if it's a champion that you want to R3, just so long as you got somebody who you can R3, this is an option. Okay, somebody might not want to R3 Iron Patriot, fine. But yeah, if you're okay spending the money and you're like, you know, I'll pick up whatever it is that's on offer, you're probably going to be able to, because of that Cyber Weekend, picking up both sets of cash offers, you're probably going to be able to rank 3, maybe 2. Well, okay, well, actually, no. So you might be able to rank 3. Oh, no, you just need to beat the Grandmaster, which means one clear of the entire thing. You'll be able to rank 3, two extra champions, and then 1 to achieve the title. So. Did they change the requirements? Is it no longer the R3 is a requirement? That'd be interesting. Because I think they're going to change the requirements, actually, just seeing the amount of response they've gotten. I think they should make it 100% the Abyss is the requirement. Oh, Lord. There wouldn't be enough internet space to house the form, all the forum posts then. Oh, boy. I'll just sit back and put the popcorn in the microwave. Just imagine if that's what they had come out with, right? Never mind the 1 clear of Act 6 and the R3 6-star. What if they had come out and said, yeah, this title is dependent on getting Abyss 100%. Oh my Lord. Oh. Because, I mean, yes, you can do it without Aegon, but my Lord, the extra expense. Mr. PC, what is shackalackin'? Slackin'. How goes the day? Very good, very good. Okay, let's close that. There we go. A little bit too bright in my eye. We don't need that. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying then. Yeah. So, what do you think about it, Man Falcon? Do you think that the requirements are fair? Or, well, I guess, yeah, because what you're suggesting is for people who've been here for a long time and spent money, so. Yeah, so when I first saw it, my only issue is just the R3 thing. And the only reason that that's an issue is simply because prior to this, it was never dependent on what you've done with your roster. So I didn't care for that portion of it. And the only reason I didn't care was just because it's a change from what's been done in the past. But that being said, change is the only constant, right? So. But yeah, I think a lot of people. The one thing I don't like too much, which I guess that's just the way things work, pretty much everybody who has the R3, they're fine with it, right? Because it doesn't affect them, as opposed to looking at how it is affecting the rest of the community. But I mean, that's kind of human nature, so I can't blame them for that. Can't blame him for that. Yeah, so the thing too, Man Falcon, is yeah, you have the resources, but I think a lot of people, their complaint is they don't have a champion that they want to take to R3. So, which is valid, but unfortunately, I mean, that is just simply a choice that you have to make, right? Like, is that title worth it to use the? And I mean, the main resource is just the T5CC. So nice, very very nice. And do you have the synergies for her, Grim? Because if you do and you like parry heavy, yeah, you're gonna get through a lot of stuff. Well, shit, she's even good for variant. Whichever variant you need the extra large champions, she'd be useful there too. Because you can parry heavy a lot of that stuff. That's for Sasquatch, Melvin? Yeah. You don't have either Massacre or Red Hulk Grim? So we're about 100,000 away. No, my mate. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Grim. Do you think Sasquatch would be your best bet at where you are? Like, do you think he's going to help you more than anyone else you could do, Melvin? I don't know anything about Sasquatch, so I don't know how useful he is or how his damage is like. So Massacre just increases the buff time, right? It's Red Hulk that gives her the ability to incinerate on the heavies, correct? That's a good point, Man Falcon. That's a good point. The only thing with that though, yes, you were ranking those champions up that you don't want to use strictly for prestige. The only thing there is that was a team aspect, right? So I think that kind of, well, I don't know. I don't know if that makes it worse or less worse, actually. I gotta admit, I got really lucky with the champions I have been able to obtain. I've never had to do a rank up. Well, then again, the alliances I've been in wouldn't have been an expectation or whatever anyways, but I've never had to do a rank up outside of somebody I intended to use for something in particular anyways. That being said, I have done some rank ups specifically for defense. The worst one was taking Electro to R2, and I think it was a week after I did that is when they changed the globals for war to where he was no longer useful. Oof. Although Loki does have some use though, right? So it's not terrible. I mean, it's not something you use all the time, but he can come in handy now and then. I actually can't say I regret any of my science rank ups, simply because majority of them were because I had science resources in overflow, and that's why they ended up getting ranked up. So. If not Loki. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, you got voodoo. But when you did it, was there anyone else you had the option of doing, or was Loki kind of the only one? You know who I'd like to get as a 6-star? Gwenpool. I mean, I know she's not, highly sought after currently, and there are champions that have replaced her and blah, blah, blah. I still think she's pretty cool. My only issue would be running suicides with it. Although, I mean, you can get away with just using her L3, really. So, I mean, her L2 if you had to. Yeah, but I mean, he's good for that, but he's good for any other fight where you want to continually steal their buffs, right? But the thing is there, where you would do that, you would most likely use somebody who could nullify their buffs, right? So that they don't get a benefit and you don't. So yeah. Yeah, exactly, Grim. So you've got somebody that can do that, so that decreases the value of Loki to you. So yeah, Man Falcon. I think a big part of the thing is not so much the requirement. I think it's partly that it is a new requirement, something we haven't seen before. Like it's been, you move through the content, you get the title. This time it's you do this to your account, you get the title. I think that's an issue. So to be honest, my problem with it, and it is kind of insignificant. But so for example, so right now I have Thronebreaker, right? I have the title. What I don't like is that, okay, so let's say I didn't have an R3, right? So I have 2, so that's irrelevant for me. But let's just say I didn't have an R3. So come the 1st of October, I've already achieved this title by the parameters that they have set out, right? So come the 1st of October, they would take that title away from me, something I've already achieved, and then give me a replacement and say, hey, now we've set a new set of parameters or another parameter for you to be awarded what you've already been awarded. I don't like that. So that's more just on the principle of it. Like like I said, it doesn't have any specific effect on anything. So if I didn't have an R3, that would mean on October 1st, I wouldn't get the rewards, the extra stuff. I'd be okay with that. What I would prefer to see them do is leave Thronebreaker as is. I would keep it. Have a new title called Breaker of Thrones. To obtain Breaker of Thrones, you would need to do one pass of Act 6 and have the R3. And I mean, as it is, I would still get Breaker of Thrones right away. But if I didn't already have the current title, then yeah. And I mean, I can absolutely understand that, if somebody's like, oh, that's stupid, what difference does it make? I get it, right? But like I said, I just don't like the idea that I already achieved something. And now, in a sense, you're taking that achievement away from me and saying, oh, no, there's another step that you need to do to be awarded for that achievement. I don't care for that. Yeah. Now, to me, as soon as they came out with that, one of the things I thought of right away is, okay, Cyber Weekend, we're going to have Thronebreaker deals. I've seen on a couple, I think BG and Jay Silver, they're suggesting that they're not going to have deals based on the new title. I find that absolutely, not that they think it, they can think whatever they want. That would be absolutely ridiculous for Kabam not to have Thronebreaker deals. The reason for that is simply that Kabam are trying to make money, like any other company, fair enough. And this is a great opportunity for them to do so. One, it's a great opportunity because someone like myself who will spend, doesn't spend often, I probably will, because it's going to be the Thronebreaker deal, so it's something new. And then I think you're going to find a few people that are currently Cavalier on the cusp of becoming Thronebreaker, and who will put off simply ranking an R3, rank 3, taking a 6-star to rank 3 until Cyber Weekend, and they're going to double dip, which, I mean, that's something that's doable, so why not take advantage of it? So I truly feel that is a big reason why Kabam is implementing this when they are. And I think, honestly, that's partly why the R3 is a requirement, because the R3 part is very easy. Once you have the resources, you just hit upgrade, and boom, you've got the R3. But yes, getting the resources could be difficult. Not having the champion you want to R3 is going to suck. But if you want those the stuff you're going to get from those offers, that's the price you're going to have to pay on top of the actual price. Free temp. Oh, right, yeah. You got Ghost or Massacre. been a dupe of her, but sadly no. On my main, I got Groot on my second superior Iron Man. Oh, Lord. Oh, bro, condolences, man. Oh, on both. Ouch. Ah, well, what can you do? What can you do? You cannot get hit by Gladiator Hulk. Why do I keep calling him that rather than Hulk Ragnarok? Ugh. Oh, Lord, Lord. Why am I not even paying attention? Well, I know why. This is why. Ha ha ha. Yeah, man. 2 kicks. And no fondling. Yeah. One more run of the 4 stars and then get into the 3 stars and we're going to be done with Arena. Yay! Ooh, I need to check AQ as well. I think I might, so long as the other guy has moved, I might need to be unlinking somebody. Dude, for the longest time, I would forget about Mysterio's second part to his L1, and he would do the beam, and then I would always go in to hit him. And then he'd go invisible, and for a second I'd be like, what? And then I'd be, oh, duh. How goes it, Mr. Pa? Mr. Pa, how you doing? So it's Sunspot's L2 where his damage comes out, right? And of course in Arena I never get to see his L2. So after this fight, I'll take a quick look at AQ. Yeah, I think once I get the 6-star. Wait, is it rank up or level up? I always. Okay, so once I get the 6-star leveled up, I'm gonna mess around with him a bit to try to figure it out. So what are you up to, Pa? Anything fun, exciting, or dangerous? Nope. Okay. I mean, I could take this guy noded, but I don't want to be one of those people. You know, like, oh, look at me, I'm taking the nodes while they're still winked. Yeah, no. Look at me being a scrub with 0 points. 1.8? Really? Wow. You're doing 1.8 just because, or you actually think he's going to go that high? Ooh. I'm still intending to do my 1.5. Which we're going to get into right about... Not quite yet. Held out on you for a second there. Do you want to get the... Yeah, I'll get the revive. Oh, wait, is the... No, the Mystic... The Science Combat is done, right? Mystic Combat now. So Mystic Combat... Okay, change up the team. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, 1.8 isn't that much more than the 1.5 anyway, so it's not terrible. And to be honest, I think in this circumstance, that's probably a good idea, just to be safe. Although I still think 1.5 will do it, will suffice. Do I want to doom it up? Yeah, I'll doom it up. Doom it up! How long until the Mystic Combat is active? It's active now. Okay then. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, that's true. And I mean, I do go over in the 5-star in the 5-star featured. I do go a little bit over in all of them, but the 5-star featured I go a fair bit because like the last milestone is 12 million and I go to 16. I was considering trying to do the 2-star arena one at one point, and then when we had the 2-star thing a while ago, I was doing the 2 stars. I was like, nope, I will stick to being 3 as the lowest bracket. I'll go. I'm not gonna bother with those 2 stars. Come on, man. There we go. Now, use your L1. There we go. Hey, he's being cooperative. Excellent. Yeah, Hulk, I need you to listen. Wow. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, once I get to 50, I can use the L3, get the longer stun. Alright, now back to your corner. Buck. Get buck. Okay, this should do it with the L3. Monsieur Glyphosaur, how you doing? How you doing? Hey Glisser, did you stream last night? Battle Chip Scrim. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the 2-star thing, because I think 1 or 2 rounds would be enough. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I feel I do enough arena anyways. I don't need to add more to my torture. Uh-oh. All good. All good. I thought it was just that maybe you had bad sight. Yeah, I have like a list of what you get from each arena and stuff, and to be honest, like, yeah, it's 65 units, whatever it is for Battle Chip and Gold and stuff. It's not bad. I'm just, yeah, lazy. Oh, Glisser came in, dropped a sup, and then he's out. He's like, that's all you get from me is sup. Thank you. Now your demise begins. What? Wait, how does that happen? Okay then. Oh, this could be not good. Oof. Come on, one more. One more. Oh. Damn, that was close. Now I need him to throw the L2 again. I'll find it. Oh, thank you very much. L2. Yes. One more. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go. Ah. Why? Why did I slap him when I didn't need to? Because I could. That's why. Oh, shit. Yeah, so Pa, all you're talking up the 2-star arena, I'm still not doing it. Oh dear. So we'll see how far we get in the 3. I should be able to get the next 500,000 in the 3 stars before we're done here. Man, that's annoying. Oof. Oh dear. So close yet so far away. Interesting. Very interesting. Bow. Yeah, you mean like just to use for the arena, Pa? Just make sure. Okay. Well, so long as I'm not camped on energy, that's fine, I guess. Oh, okay, so about 400,000, no, 360, right? Yeah, about 360 to go. All right, let's get this going. Yeah, so the only time I use the arena boosts for the 3 stars is when there's a new 3-star that I intend to get. And as often as I can, well, pretty much all the time, whenever there's a new 3-star out, I pick them up. Pick them up, pick them up. I used to do it simply because it was a way to be able to read the info, but now you can do that anyways in-game. So that portion of it is no longer required, so now it's just a place to sink in ISO before it expires. Oh yes, exciting news, people. I ordered new headphones. Yes, that is exciting for me. The ones I have, I think I've had for about 12 years, and they're kind of falling apart and they go through batteries like crazy. So I'm gonna get the new ones I'm getting. I can charge them. Don't ask hard questions, bro. Come on now. I can charge them and they're wireless, so I won't have to sit at my desk to have headphones on, which means I could also take my phone into the living room and well, actually it won't make any difference for streaming because I'd still need to have my computer plugged in. However, this will entice me to look into wireless streaming. And just because you're so nosy, Pa, I will look up what the info is on the headphones. They are... Oh. Oh my Lord. They are Vankyo C751. So the one thing, the reviews I saw on them looked pretty good. I watched 3 videos. 2 of them had where they were using the mic. One of them I didn't really care for because it kind of sounded like you're in a wind tunnel or something. And then the other one, the guy basically recorded himself speaking and then played that recording back, and that one was okay. So because that is kind of a concern, right? Like if I'm going to use them to do what I'm doing at the moment, I think for the most part, like when you guys are hearing me, it sounds like I'm there, right? Like not perfectly, but it doesn't sound distorted or anything for the most part. Like in the videos I've recorded using the current headphones, I usually sound okay. There's sometimes like maybe some background noise or whatever, which that's just the environment, right? Like if there's background noise, there's background noise. But the recording of the sound doesn't sound terrible. So yeah, I'm expecting the same to be with these headphones. Yeah, I was looking. So like I did a couple searches for, you know, like the best headphones, best wireless headphones, blah blah, and man, they get expensive. Like there was a lot between $300 and $500. I'm like, no, and then I think I just did a search on Amazon, and I said these were one of the first ones that came up. So I started looking them up online. I didn't really see them in any top tier. It was interesting. In none of the top lists I was looking at were they there. Granted, most of those lists were comprised of like $300 to $500 headphones. But for like reviews on YouTube, so of the 3, 2 of them said that they were very good, and one guy is like, yeah, I'm gonna buy them for myself, blah blah. and then one other was like they're okay, but he wouldn't buy them. Like he'd buy something better. Now I don't know if he was saying that like when you look at what the price is, or he meant in general. Because if he's talking in general, well then I think, yeah, if you've got others that are $300 to $500, they better be better. Wow, I'm using a lot of the same words in one sentence. Holy smoke. But yeah, well, I'll get them and see. So yeah. But I will, so like when I'm not streaming, often I'll have Discord open and be chatting with people in Discord. So this way I'll be able to do that and still play the game. Where I'll be able to talk in Discord, like in the living room or wherever, and play the game, so I'm not having to be at my desk. So that'll be nice. For me. It won't matter to the audience. Yeah, they better. Otherwise I'm going to be breaking kneecaps. Yeah, I think there's a 60-day return policy too. The only reason... Because I think for the most part, like what I'm hearing out of them, I don't think you're going to find for that price range. Like I don't think I'm going to find another one that's $92 or $75 that's like, oh my lord, this is so much better. So I think the biggest thing is simply going to be how the mic, when I'm recording my voice, how that is. If that's terrible, then yeah, I would return them. But as long as that's acceptable, like close to what it currently is, then they're going to be fine. So they have noise cancellation, which the wired ones I use currently do as well. Now the ones I have currently, though, the foam like that encompasses your ear, like that's kind of broken down, so it's not as solid anymore. So that like suction environment that it would normally create doesn't happen. So the noise cancelling on the current ones isn't that effective. So again, as long as the new ones are at least that or a little bit better, that's sufficient. And I was kind of thinking, so even if I'm not happy with the mic on these new headphones, if I figure I'm going to be doing a lot of voiceovers or continue doing the streaming and stuff like that, I mean, I could always go and get an actual mic, right? So yeah. And I mean, I hope that if I do sound, so there was one time on Discord, I didn't realize it, but I sounded, what it was my Bluetooth speakers also have a mic, and yeah, and the ones I have currently aren't that comfortable because, like I said, the foam is no longer solid, so they're not that comfortable. Yeah, so I was on Discord for probably about half an hour, and I was using the mic from my Bluetooth speakers. I didn't realize it, but nobody was saying anything. And then somebody joined the chat, and they're like, "Oh, you sound like you're really distant or something." I'm like, "Oh, no one else has complained, so I don't know. Maybe it's you." But anyways, then I looked at the setting and I realized that it was using the speaker as opposed to the mic on the headphones. I switched it back over, and then it was good. I'm like, "Well, why didn't anyone else in the chat tell me?" I mean, it's not rude or insulting to say, "Hey, your sound isn't as effective as it normally is," or something. So yeah, so if any of you are around when I'm streaming with the new ones, and or any time really, if you notice that my sound doesn't seem right, by all means let me know, and I'll just tell you that it's probably something on your end. I don't, for the most part actually, I don't like using headphones or earbuds, especially earbuds actually. So the headphones I'm using currently, the 12 years I've had them, it's just been when I've played StarCraft where I've used them. Even other games on the computer, the regular computer sound is fine. For some reason, StarCraft, when it's playing like from the computer speaker, it sounds distorted. On the headphones, it sounds okay. But other than StarCraft, the streaming, is the only time I've ever used these headphones. That being said, like I always said, these headphones are breaking down and stuff. I used to play StarCraft a lot, so they did get a lot of use. We are getting there slowly but surely. I may open up a couple more boosts. I don't think I need to. I'm only 200,000 away, 240,000 away, but... Oh, no, I still have some boosts in the stash, actually. So I need to use those up first. Yeah, we'll be good. I don't think so. Like the ones I have now, I don't even know if they would make them anymore. They're both brand, but I mean, like they're old. And they didn't come. I think when I got them, the only thing they came with was extra audio cords. I don't think, yeah, there was nothing else extra that came with them. Like they had a carrying case and that kind of thing. But yeah, well, the thing is with the ones I have currently, though, they require a battery, one AAA battery, and I think it's because they're old. But I go through a battery, and keep in mind, the only time I'm using them is streaming. I'm only streaming 2 hours. There are a few days where I do stream twice, so maximum 4 hours in a day. And yeah, that's going through batteries pretty quick. So I think it's just, you know, the age. So if I was still only playing StarCraft, like if that was the only time I was using them, it'd probably be fine to stick it out with what I've got. But considering that I'm doing the streaming, if I am going to be on Discord, I'd rather like be able to walk away from the computer. So the wireless ones will be useful. But I do think the next thing I'm going to look into is the wireless streaming, where I don't need the cord to connect to the phone to the computer whatsoever. But I mean, I never looked into it in any. Well, I'm going to be really green, yeah, because the new ones are chargeable by USB, so or rechargeable. Yeah, so I've never really looked into wireless streaming, but the little I had seen in regards to it seemed to be suggesting that I would need to pay for at least one component, whether it be an application or something like that. So I can do a test thing of it and see like, if it's choppy or whatever. If it's not, got something all over. The only thing then, yeah, I think the only thing is that if I were to get into wireless streaming, what happened in regards to what, Grim? If I were to get into wireless streaming, I think for the most part I'd be trying to have one or two people on call. One, maybe to read chat, and two, just to have somebody to talk to. Because then I could be anywhere, right? Anywhere. And everywhere. No, there ain't no stopping us. There is no stopping us from achieving our arena scores. You heard it here first, people. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Alright, well, I'm just, oh man, I feel bad for Lakers. He's on the Thor Ragnarok fight, and so I when I was on that fight, I had intended to use Doom. So I started out with Doom, and it doesn't work like all of the other fights where you use Doom. So I'm like, oh, this sucks. I can't use Doom here. So I looked up a couple videos, and yeah, in most of them, the people started off with Doom, and he wasn't working, and they switched to Aegon. I mean, you can brute force your way with Aegon, yes. It's gonna take some time, and it's gonna be costly. So I was like, you know what? This doesn't make any sense why Doom wouldn't work here. So I went back in and tried it with Doom, and the thing is, it's just not the normal rotation with Doom. So normally, like you do the Doom thing, you do the L3, you go in with several mediums. This is when you're doing like not Hyperion, but like for Medusa or the champion, you don't use your L3s. But basically all of the other fights there that you're using Doom. But in the Thor Ragnarok, what you do is you do your L3, you come out of it, and you just do a bunch of L1s to steal his power, so that or not L1s, lights, so that, do you mean like if you're fighting Thor Rag and you're using Gilly? So you come out of your L3 and you use a bunch of lights, because then you steal his power, and then you use your L1 if needed to steal more power, and then also to negate his power gain. But unfortunately, the people in his chat, I'm assuming that he tried Doom and it wasn't working, and so the people in his chat are saying use Aegon, and yeah, no, Doom works, it's just you have to do the rotation differently. So. But unfortunately, from what I've seen on his previous streams, like when he's doing this, I don't know if it's he gets nervous or just too focused or whatever, but he doesn't like stop and think things through. He just kind of brute forces his way through it, which works, but it costs you so much more. So yeah, so when I'm done with these 3 stars, we'll go over and say hello, and then I'll just leave a quick message in his chat and just say, dude, is Gilly 99 easier Thor? Yeah, but that's only if you're using her pre-fight, right, Melvin? And I think for the most part, you don't want to be using her pre-fights. I'm not sure about that, Melvin. I have used her, but not very much. For the most part, all I've used her for to any significant amount was the Cavalier EQ. Outside of that, I haven't used her. Oh, I mean, maybe the Aegon is working for him. He's into the first set of combo. He's got 60 some more. So I mean, maybe that's working for him, but. Man, oh, I still don't know if I should have backed out when I did that Massacre fight. The Massacre fight itself took me as many units as my first entire path of Abyss. Man, that was rough. Hey, Pa, so for your question in regards to the headphones, are there any in particular you would recommend? Unless, of course, you've already abandoned us. No, yeah, that's fine. I just want to know what in particular you would suggest would be the way to go, like regardless of price. I mean, I've already purchased the ones that I'm gonna use, so. But I'd like to have an idea of what else is out there and just kind of compare. Well, it's not even necessarily expensive taste. You just want something that's high quality and good, I would assume. And that happens to be something that's expensive, probably. Yeah, the ones I have currently are Bose. Oh, and when I was looking at like the best headphones, I didn't look in depth, but there were Bose ones listed.
Everything changes.
Everything does change. You've got to be kidding me. Come on, man. Thank you. What? Hold up. Wait a minute. Something just ain't right. No, it's all right. I just took my finger off block. What do you guys figure 4-star Apocalypse will go for? Oh, so now that I'm all like, high tech and stuff and know how to do things like that, maybe I'll start putting arena predictions in. Whoa, really? For the 4-star? You think so? Wow. Yeah, that would make it interesting, man, Falcon. Really, eh? Wow, okay. Okay. Well, that is actually one good thing though, right? Like even with all of these changes or additions to 5-star stuff, the 4-star basic arena isn't going to really see that effect, right? Because nothing is changing there. So I mean, nothing more than people's desires for the champion, but the who they're using or the ranks that they're using isn't going to change. What did we just pick up? Oh, mutant, right? Yes, I know. I know. Oh, well then. Well, hello there. How close are you to your next 5-star opening? Monsieur Grimm? Ooh, I walked right into that, didn't I? Man, that special is just dash back, and dash back once more. Whoa. Then wait, Grim. Wait until you open your next 5-star. It will probably be crap, because that's just the way it goes. Well, you know what? Maybe go ahead and R4 Domino, and then your next 5-star will be Fire. No. Yeah, wait, because I'm just thinking like that's been my case several times for 6 stars, where I'm close to another 6-star and I'm thinking to R2 somebody. But yeah, I end up waiting until I open to the 6-star and have no 6-star shards, and then R2 who I was thinking. Just in case. Although, that being said, when I've done that with 6 stars, it hasn't worked. Because maybe if I just went ahead and R2'd whoever I was going to do, and then opened the 6-star crystal, maybe I would get somebody better. Okay. How long do you think it will take you to get the rest of the shards for your next opening? Alright, have a good one, Pa. Thanks for coming on by and saying hello. You know, nobody's actually ever come into this chat and said and typed LOLO. That being said, I've never gone into somebody's chat and typed LOLO either. $77 rounds? Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, Pa, if you're still there, if you have 3-star Arena Boost crystals, if you use them when you're going for a new champ, it makes it go a fair bit faster. I mean, if you're, you got time to kill and stuff, then so be it. But like I've been using boosts for all of mine. I started at about, I think I was at 240k, and then I started using the boosts, and I'll be done at about 59-ish rounds. So it does cut back a fair bit. Then that's the only time I use the 3-star boosts, is when there's a new champion in Arena. When there's a new champion for the taking. So for Terrax, he starts off with that passive power only if he's awakened, correct? Oh, okay. That kind of changes things maybe, Grim, because that's I mean, it's not like forever away, but it is a little bit of time away, and I'm pretty sure if you've got somebody good to R4, it is going to be kind of hard to hold off, right? What about, you have any 4-stars that you could open, or any max level hero crystals you could open? And I'm guessing you've probably already done all of the island stuff for the 5-star shards. Oh, the other thing you could do, I'm not sure what the score you would need, but you could go, it'd probably be a little bit too late for this one, but for the next one coming up, starting on Monday, you could do the 5-star featured arena, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm thinking maybe 7-8 million or so, and you get the 1k shards. That might be something. Well, I mean, it just depends how bad you want it, right? Because if doing that that grind is going to be, really annoying if you don't have many 6-stars. But yeah. And like I said, I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's, well, it might be more, but I think it's around 7-ish, 7 to 9 maybe, that you would need in the 5-star feature to get it. So we'll be done the stream at 1.5 million. I'll probably go maybe 1.6. I really don't think it's going to go beyond 1.5, but if I've come this far, I may as well go just a little bit farther. Yeah, okay. Well, what are we, 9 days, 10 days away from the next EQ? No less, right? Man, I almost feel like it's time for a nap. Holy smokes. 11? Ooh. Well. Well, but you know what though too? Okay, I'm not telling you to go and rank for her, but I don't think she would be somebody you would regret taking to R4. All right, very good, very good. We have reached our goal. So yeah, let's head on over to Mr. Lacard's bodyguard with the normal. Flare it up. Head on over there and say hello, hello. So yeah, everybody that was in chat and talking it up, thanks for coming, hanging out, and keeping me company. I will see you guys when I see you. Have a good one.